Hello, my Leo friends. This is Karen with Karmic One Tarot, here to do your mid-May 2019 general reading. Please check your moon and also rising signs for additional messages. I have a new website that you can check out and book directly into my calendar. It's KarmicOneTarot.com. So check that out. There's a link in the description box, and there's also a link there in the description box below for Vimeo love readings. So check those out if they interest you. What's happening for my Leos here mid-May? Mid-May 2019 Leos. What's happening for my Leo friends? Well, that's those two. Those two were out before, but let's see. We've got these two. How many do we have? Quite a few. So no. These are the ones that were meant to come out. The Six of Cups could be something to do with children or a more comfortable feeling time, something you're nostalgic about, a more innocent time, something that really made you feel good, but you're leaving that behind. What are you leaving behind? Your future is here. And the reason I kept these, okay, because when I was shuffling before I went live, this Three of Wands kept coming out. So it's been out at least 3 times so far, and now here it is again. So what's happening? That's your future calling. That's your shifts coming in, Leo. 3 of Cups. So you'll be celebrating soon. I like it. You're going to have to leave something behind, though. The 8 of Cups is leaving whatever doesn't serve you behind. It's traveling away from something. So perhaps you're traveling in the future away from something in your past. Now that could be literal. You could be traveling away from something literally, or you could be just moving on from it in a thought process saying, I've had enough of that. I'm not doing it anymore. Leos, what's happening for my Leo friends? Mid-May, 2, 3, we've got 3, perfect. The Empress, so, you know, the Emperor, I was going to say this might be about children too, and where the Empress is below it, it might in fact be about motherhood or children, something you're trying to create. Now the Magician is about manifestation and using the tools at your disposal to create the life that you want, create the direction you want to go. The 7 of Pentacles, you've planted these seeds already. You've used these tools already. You've just, you're waiting for them to grow. You're waiting for your future to come in so that you can celebrate. But what did you leave behind? What did you have to leave behind, my Leo friends? There it is, 1 card. Okay, 1 card. The 10 of Swords was upright and face up. So let's see, we've got, oh, and the Sun. So we're going to just count that here as the next card in our layout. So after the ending comes the Sun. I'm going to have to leave that out just because. And then the Hermit is at the bottom of the deck. So the overall energy here, my Leo friends, by the way, too, the Sun is you. The Sun is Leo. Okay, so there you are coming up in all your glory. The Hermit card, back to the Hermit. That's a card of Virgo. That is a card of self-assessment, going internally to see what it is you might need to perhaps perfect or change or seek guidance on. The mirror is the Hermit is a mirror. It's holding yourself up to the mirror and seeing where the faults are, where the flaws are, and how to correct them. So it might be about seeking guidance, someone that's going to give you some wise and sage advice. It might also be, you know, finding your own path through that reflection, that you find your own path, okay? And either way, I think the path is going to be beautiful for you. The Sun card is out, so I think you've got some good fortune coming to you, but it's going to be after, you know, a rather rough ending, okay? Maybe this is already, and the 10 of Cups here. 10 of Cups is the next card out after the Sun. So let me just say to you, my Leo friends, that this is going to be gorgeous for you. This new time frame, I know it might not feel good with the 10 of Swords here, but it is going to be a good ending for you, okay? It is going to be a good outcome, not ending, okay? It's going to be a good outcome. So what are we leaving behind, my Leo friends? What are we leaving behind with the 8 of Cups? You've left it stacked neatly. You're not walking away from chaos, but you are, in fact, leaving all of that emotional baggage behind here mid-May. So whatever it is, you are definitely leaving it behind. And here's your crossroads. So if that's the 3, this is the 2. This is you taking control. This is an Aries card. Doesn't necessarily have to be an Aries, but that is what it represents. It's also the card of firm and decisive action. You know, the Emperor rules with an iron fist. He does not take no for an answer. This is you being stubborn. This is you being strong. This is you saying, I am finished here. I am wiping my hands and I'm cut and dry. I'm done. And that conversation that you have about it has a grain of truth to it. Whatever it is, there is some truth to it. Now, it may not feel good when you have the conversation. If you're delivering it, it might be painful to deliver. It might be painful to hear. It depends on your situation. But it is going to be the turning point. It is going to be the determining factor in your next direction, okay? Because your future is right here. That's your next direction, your future. What is the Empress here trying to create? You've got 1, 2, 3 threes. What are you trying to create? This is all about creation. So, you know, again, it could be motherhood. It could be you're trying to create some synergy, some reciprocity in a situation so that you have a generosity of spirit going back and forth. Someone is being kind to you. They're helping you, perhaps financially. They're also being very generous so that you can move forward and take that leap of faith, because none of the offers you've had so far have been satisfactory. You're bored where you are. You're not happy where you are. You want a leap of faith. It's going to have to end before you can do that. Okay, but the ending is going to bring about the Sun and the 10 of Cups. Okay, so, you know, I would say to you that, you know, whatever guidance you need, whatever reflection you need to do to decide which direction you're going, you need to, you might need some help to create the life that you want. You know, the offers that you've had, the offers, the directions, the help that you've been offered so far has not been satisfactory. It has not been what you need. It's been dissatisfying. Okay, so it's time for you to move on. The emotionality of it has been dissatisfying. That's what I meant to say there. The cups are emotions. So whatever the emotional situation is here, the 3, you're going to be celebrating soon. But you know what? I think you're going to be celebrating the end. Celebrating the end. Okay? What's the 6 of Cups here for? Now, again, this could be children, could be the past, could be, you know, just a more innocent, better feeling time. But I think it's a commitment that you've had in the past. It's about doing the right thing regarding the past, too. It's about, you know, choosing the direction, perhaps walking away, stepping away for a time to do this hermit reassessment, finding your path, my Leo friends. Why is the 6 of Cups here, please, for my Leo friends? Anything further? The Hierophant, all about faith and trust and doing the right thing, morals, integrity, a vow perhaps, an oath, a commitment, a contract. Any of those would apply. Keep your emotions to yourself, my Leo friends. The Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio person, she may be involved, but this is a very soft side to There's a very soft side to her, okay? She's very sensitive. She gets hurt easily. She keeps her cup closed to maintain that poker face so people don't realize what she's thinking and they don't hurt her as badly, okay? So you might need to do that to step away from this commitment, okay? This commitment is in the past already. You've already walked away from that, or you will be very shortly. You will be very shortly. What's the future hold for you? The 3 of Wands. This is watching your ships come in. Oh, there we go, the 5 of Cups. The future holds much reflection, okay? That's what this is, looking at what you've lost rather than what you still have. So, you know, these 3 of Cups may have been spilled, and that might be what's ended. But you know what? You're going to have a better beginning after that. Once these seeds start to sprout and grow fruit, you're going to have a better ending. This is all about creating what it is that you want, whipping up your future, manifesting your future here with the Magician. What is the Magician here for, please, for my Leo friends? Why is the Magician here, please? Thank you. Okay, okay. The Moon card. The Moon is the Moon. The Moon hides things. The Moon clouds things. The Moon causes confusion. So if you're the Magician and you are doing things behind the scenes, perhaps you are going to be found out. Okay, if you're using your tools to hide something, to intentionally deceive something, to cause this family security, to use your tools to change this family security, this is abundance, this is, you know, that family unit, being comfortable in that. I think you're changing that. That's a decision that you don't want to make, but you wish for it. Okay, it's a difficult decision, no question, but you wish for it. Changing this family makeup is going to be difficult. Oh my goodness. What's the Seven of Pentacles here for? What are we waiting on? You're waiting on the King of Swords to bring about justice, okay? So I would say to you that you are waiting for this ending. I think you've probably already started this release of this commitment, okay? You have already decided what you're leaving behind. You've decided to take control. You might have even had this conversation about which direction you're going, but the reflection here is still in your future. So, you know, you might be feeling a little melancholy about this, okay? It's not an easy thing to do, to separate yourself from a family unit, okay? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, my Leo friends, but that is what's here. All right, you might be getting some help because this is not, you might have been going to counseling and trying to get help because it hasn't been what you wanted, okay? And now it's time to move on and take something new, start something new. Doesn't mean that there isn't sadness and melancholy about it. You know, it's never easy. This, whatever has happened, your actions, whatever you've put into place with, as the magician, whatever tricks you might have had up your sleeve, okay? I don't normally see the magician like this, but the moon card is all about, you know, hidden things being illuminated. It's also about things being clouded. So perhaps you're attempting to muddy the waters with this magician card and all of your tools. But I really think you're being found out, okay? What you've been doing, what you've been manipulating behind the scenes is going to be illuminated. And that involves your family security. That's going to be a really difficult decision for you. But ultimately, the separation is what you wish for. And you are waiting for You're waiting for that King of Swords, that authority figure, the doctor, lawyer, judge, police person, to make that decision for you. It's a final decision. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And then the Justice card, the card of Libra. Making it right, making it fair, making it legal. Okay, so this is something that you've been planning. This is something you've been waiting for. It is going to be made legal. What's the Three of Cups here for? Yeah, the Lovers. It's a choice, okay? So I don't know. Maybe there are three people and you have to pare it down to two. I don't know. I think you're going to be celebrating the choice. You're celebrating this choice. Even though it's a bad ending, it doesn't feel good. It is, you're going to be celebrating the choice, okay? It's kind of like, you know, knowing you need to end something and, you know, it's how much it's going to hurt, but how much better you're going to feel on the other side of it. And there it is. You're strong. You're feeling that warrior energy. You're not settling for anything less, and you need to choose to free yourself, okay, so that you can celebrate this ending. You are celebrating the ending. Now, what was here? I just saw something else that had flipped. Where is it? Oh, come on, I saw it. Hey, right, it's going to give me a hard time. All right, well, I'm going to keep shuffling. It'll show up. We'll know where to put it. It goes up there with the devil, okay? So what's happening here with the Ten of Swords? What is ending? What are you freeing yourself from? You're freeing yourself from... You're putting yourself in a total new direction. Here's the news of that. You're freeing yourself. You're taking a new direction in the negotiations to end this. This gives you anxiety, something fierce. This is a bad situation. The 9 to the 10. It's almost over, okay? My Leo friends, it's almost over. And here's that card. There it is. That's what I thought it was. Okay. That is our Ace of Wands. That is your new direction. That is what's happening here. You have decided to free yourself. Go forward in the new passion that you have. Now, if that's someone else, perfect. Jump in. If that's just moving on and finding your own passion, perfect. Jump in. If that's waiting this final decision here, making something legal to change direction, perfect. Jump in, okay? The Ten of Swords is your opportunity to change direction, okay? And as much of a struggle as that might be, my Leo friends, it gives you anxiety. It is going to work out well with the Sun card, okay? It is going to work out well. What's the Ten of Swords about here, please, for my Leo friends? The Ten of Swords for my Leo friends, please. There it is. The Knight of Pentacles. Slow and sure, steady, plodding, methodical, and always successful. So make sure your plans are in place before you take any leap of faith, okay? Make sure your plans are secure. Make sure your direction has been chosen and you know which way you're going. Keep your poker face, okay? Keep your poker face. Let's pull you a spirit message oracle from John Holland. What is the last and final message my Leos need to see for mid-May 2019? There it is. Way to go. Come on, we saw it. There it is. Thank you. Forgiveness. Okay, so you know what? These cards don't lie. I love this. I love what I do here. Let's see. Forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. So you know what? Justice is all about forgiveness as well. It's about balancing things out and making it a level playing field again. So just bear that in mind. You are going to be celebrating this ending. I'm sorry to say it is an ending, but forgiveness is going to be key, okay? My Leo friends, thank you so much for joining me. Please keep those comments coming. Appreciate the likes, share, and subscriptions. Check out the description box for links to my website, KarmicOneTarot.com, and also to the Vimeo love readings. Thank you again, and we'll see you in June.